So let me now give you an overview of the 3-day programme. The first thing to say is it's separated. You have 2 days that are consecutive, and approximately 3 weeks later you have a follow-up day. The majority of the learning goes on the first 2 days. The third day, whereas there's still learning in there, it's very much about what have I taken from the first 2 days, what have I put into practice, and what has the impact been? What can I learn from that? And then it builds on learning as well. But let me come back to the first 2 days. The first thing that we do, of course, is give people an understanding of what the entire programme's about. We also get them to share who they are, what their background is, where they've come from. We get them to discuss responsibility at probably quite a different level, which raises the level of understanding about what does responsibility really mean. And we link it to what is the sort of communication that's going on, and does that communication really mean that we understand responsibility or not? Because they're linked together in a way that becomes clearer as you move through the day. There are a couple of discussions we have through the day so that people are beginning to understand communication, motivation, leadership, how they all link together. And the afternoon is using some models that give us further insights. It's not that the models are new, and it's not even that the models of themselves are important. It's the linking, it's how they come together in a way that all the time is giving it different levels of understanding. I think the key of the whole first 2 days is, more than anything, is about raising our level of awareness. And I'd also like to say that in many ways all of this is common sense, it's just not common practice. We discuss meetings on day 2 to find out, because meetings are a critical part of all of our business lives, so we're discussing that as well. And we also on day 2 finish on a bit of a high when we ask people to do a vision. What is the vision that we have for our lives? A lot of the time we don't have one, and there's a real quick and easy way to do it that again gives people further insights. People normally leave a combination of exhilarated and slightly brain dead, because it does really stretch the thinking a bit, which is great. Now when people come back on day 3, it is truly fascinating, because a lot of the things that they've looked at, as I come back to it, it's not anything else other than common sense. But when they begin to put some of that common sense in really simple ways into practice, some of the changes that occur are phenomenal. So on the day 3, it's very much about pulling it all back together. Having pulled it back together, we then really give some further learning. And one of the things we look at is, what is the balance that you have in your life? And is it a balance you choose? If not, what can I do about it? So it's a completion day. And people leave pretty darned excited, and it is an impactful programme, very impactful.